Well, have you been looking at the gas price signs lately? They're coming down. This is a good thing, right? Well, it may seem like a good thing, but no, not really. Let me explain it to you what's really going on here that you may not realize. Now, first, all of you people in my audience who were born after the year 1900, you've grown up with automobiles and gas prices and elections and politicians and high prices and low prices and all this. You've been through the cycle a whole bunch of times. You know the deal, even if you don't want to admit it because you're a liberal. And then we have all you millennials born from about the year 2000 and up. You're all wide eyed and excited and eager and optimistic and naive about what's really happening. Let me tell you what's happening here. We have an election coming up, and all the Democrat politics. I'm not saying Republicans may do this some too, but it's mostly the Democrats. They all want you to think that let me see, they want you to think that they care about you and are doing things to help you. Well, they're doing things to help them. Keep their political contributions coming in on a side, getting reelected to their easy jobs and so forth, doing what people are paying them to do, not what they really should be doing, that kind of thing. So here's how it's been going. We just had the announcements recently. All the oil companies had their huge, biggest multi-billion-dollar profits ever all summer long. Now, of course, it was all the Democrats and their policies and everything they destroyed that caused this. And say, oh, it wasn't us, it was Russia, it was the war with Ukraine. Well, I'm sure that didn't help, but it's they're both part of the problem. So they have talked to the oil companies ahead of time, and they said, hey, we got we're wrecking the economy, and now we have this war. We have lots of excuses for gas prices to go sky high. So charge more money now, make more extra profits now, so you can have your multi-billion-dollar profits, because in September, October, November, you got to cut it back a lot. You got to cut your profits down to the bare minimum so the gas prices fall. So it looks like we're trying to help the people who we want to vote for us. Say, see, look, gas prices are coming down. We care about you. Vote, re-elect us. And then what always happens after every election, November, December? Oh, yeah, another tanker ship got stuck sideways in the Suez Canal, and all the shipping is stopped for a week. No oil flowing at all. Oh, there was a refinery explosion. They had to go down for maintenance. They had to change their equipment to suit the new liberal environmental regulations they put in place to make it even harder to make the fuel correctly. There's always a reason. After the election, we meant to do things to keep the prices low, but this happened and that happened, and so we still want to do it, but we can't do it, so prices are going back up. We wanted to, we meant to. You watch, that'll happen again. It'll be in the November, December, something's going to happen. Gas prices start going back up because the liberal politicians, they got what they wanted. Although I don't think it'll happen this year. They have been screwing up so bad the last 2 years. We should definitely have a full Republican House and Senate when this election is done, with enough of a majority to shut the liberals down and go sit in your chairs and wait for your term to expire, because you ain't going to get none of your stuff passed anymore. That's what would, could, should, and I sure hope will happen. Anyhow, gas prices. Yeah, they're going down now, but that's because there's an election coming up. And the politicians are talking to the oil companies, and they're getting all their plans made. Say, make some more money in the summertime, make less in the autumn. And then in the wintertime, you can create a crisis to give us a reason to put your prices back up and get back to making big profits again. You're watching, you see. It's going to happen. It's happened many times before, and it'll happen again.